hello. Welcome. Shut up. Sorry, my sister's being annoying. Welcome to my new video, Top 5 Art Tips. Sorry if you hear my teeth whistling throughout the video.
Cool.
It's not a lisp. I got braces, so my teeth whistle a bit. I do have a bit of a lisp, though. It's okay. It's okay. We live, we laugh, we learn. Anyway, what was the point before you interrupted me telling me I had a lisp? Oh, yeah. Okay, these are my top 5 art tips. They're just my personal tips that really helped improve my art. I was going to do 10, but then I was like, no, I'm not working hard today, even though I did. But yeah, these are my top 5 art tips. They don't work for everyone. You don't have to take them seriously. It's just my advice. And it's fun. I just slapped my leg, ignore that. And it's really fun. I'm not editing out all this stuff. This is staying in, because I'm on a holiday, guys. I'm on a holiday right now. I'm sitting on the floor of my beach shack recording this. You should be very thankful for me. Anyway, thank you. This is, by the way, I forgot to mention, this is my 35 subscriber special. 35 subscribers. Thank you so much. Like, honestly, wow.
I can't even count that high.
Yes, Sienna can't even count that high. She can't even count to 35. You should be proud.
I can count to 3.
She can count to 3, and it's like a 3 and then a 5. Can you calculate that? 3 and a 5, 35. Green. You heard it here. Green. No, it's green plus 15. Anyway, thank you, and now I'll get into tips and I'll start yapping. So, right now my art's looking a bit meh. It's looking a bit weird.
Your art, Claudia.
Okay. And that's because I haven't finished my final, well, it may be. It might just be bad, but I haven't done my final step. I always do this final step, but when I finish my art, and I just feel like it makes my art just look so much better, and I don't think I've ever done an art piece without it in like so long, and that is coloured line art. I love myself some coloured line art. It's just so fun to do also, and it just really brings my art together as a final piece. So I already have preset line art colours for this character and in her rough sheet, but the way that I make my line art colours is I take the darkest point, which I'll be colouring in, and then I move it on this little wheel. I move it up. I move it diagonally up. That makes it more saturated. It also makes it darker, so it makes all your colours seem more saturated. It also helps bring the values out a bit more. For example, I make my shadows blue, but they're not actually blue, they're just grey. But if I use a blue liner, it makes them look more blue. Like that. And then it makes the shadows look a bit bluer. It also makes details that I don't want to stand out as much, that looked really bulky when I did liner and really noticeable when I did liner. It makes them more subtle. Anyway, there we go, and I'll overlay it on screen before it was coloured and after I coloured it. And I just think it looks a lot better. It really brings my art together. When I think it's not looking great, I colour the line art and then it looks a lot better. But yeah, that's basically my number 1 tip. And it's a really subjective tip because obviously it's an art style thing. But also I just think everyone should try it out once in a while, especially if you have a really harsh art style. Like if you use like I use pencils, which doesn't really matter so much because they're a bit lighter. But if you do have like a cartoony style, coloured lines will help a lot. It'll make it look a lot nicer, I think, and a lot less harsh. And contrast is good, but sometimes it's distracting and it's not what you want. See if it's duplicated, and I just think it looks really nice. Coloured lines. Okay, this tip I think is very important. It's kind of obvious, not obvious. It seems like it should be obvious, but for some reason, when I started drawing, I would just not do it. For no reason, but that is draw the other eye. Trust me, just go and do it. It doesn't matter how bad or good it looks. Just draw it. Just do it. You can even copy and paste it. Just do it. Because I refuse to do the other eye. For some reason, I'd even finish drawing an entire piece. I'd do the liner, I'd colour it, and I wouldn't think twice. I'd just leave it with only one eye. And it looks really bad. I'm sorry, it just does. Like, you could have the most amazing piece ever, but then you just have a blank space for the eye. It's so obvious and it's so ugly. Like, look at it over here. It's just draw the other eye. It's so easy, and I don't know why I wasn't doing it. There's not much more to this advice than just draw the other eye. I believe in you. I trust you. Draw the other eye, because I honestly don't know if other people don't draw the other eye, but I did not. If I could go back in time, out of all the advice, this is one I'd say. This is one I'd yell down their throat. I'd be like, yo, what are you doing? Draw the other eye. Please. Please, for my sanity. Draw the other eye. Please. Okay, this is pretty funny. You see, I was going to make a tip about how you shouldn't use a bunch of effects, like Gaussian blur and a bunch of color effects, because you need to let your art speak for itself. But I'm looking back on my art, and it's pretty cute. And actually, I don't know why I was going to criticize this. I love these effects. This is cute. So, switch the opposite. Use effects. They're very cute. I love myself some Gaussian blur. I use this example. I duplicate the line art, and then I bring it behind the color, and then I go, this is for Critter, but you can definitely find the same thing. Hello? Sorry, I haven't done it in a while because I thought it was ugly, and now I'm looking back and it's really cute. Gaussian blur, and then play around with however you want it. It's a bit hard against a transparent background, but it looks really cute. It makes your art look really glowy. I just like it, especially when you do a piece like this, which is just no background, just kind of boring. Yeah, but this is so cute. I was going to bash it. I was going to be like, guys, don't use Gaussian blur, don't use a bunch of effects, it looks ugly. Oops. This looks cute. This looks so cute. What was I talking about? Look at this. It's so cute. Look, I'm sorry. I apologize. What was I on about? I think I need to go back. I think I've had an epiphany. An epiphany. Yeah. I need to fix this. I need to go back. I'm sorry. I was just like looking for examples of really ugly Gaussian blur that I could show you. And then I was like, no, this is really cute. Maybe my advice is don't downgrade your old art. I've been doing that a lot throughout this video. Don't. It's what you learn from. Like, a lot of this is from when I first started out digital art and I was doing it on my tablet. You learn from this. And it was fun when you drew it. I remember having so much fun when I drew those things and thinking they looked really good. Just because they don't have the best anatomy or anything now doesn't mean they're not still good for when I drew them. Like, I shouldn't bash on them. I should probably stop bashing on them. But yeah. And this is really funny to me because this is going to be about how you shouldn't use effects. And then I was like, wait, this is really cute. And now I've learned something. So yeah, that's fun. Now, tip number 6 is guidelines. Guidelines, you've probably seen them before, especially if you're an artist, but even if you're not an artist, you've probably seen them before. Typically, for humans, guidelines are just an oval or an oval or a circle. Sorry, my brush size. Guidelines typically just an oval or a circle and a cross. Maybe feeling fancy, 3 crosses. But a lot of people don't know what it means. Maybe. I didn't. It's very important to know what it means because otherwise you're just... My computer's about to die. Because otherwise you're just putting it there for no reason. Like, I'll show you some of my old sketches. They were very messy. And there was just lines all over it for no reason. I didn't even use the lines. Because I just put them there because I was like, oh, really good artists use these. But what do they mean? I won't teach you anatomy. I don't know anatomy. Probably should. So this isn't to teach you anatomy. This is to teach you what I do. Because guidelines work with any style. So this line, that's typically where the eyes go. It's a bit thick now. It's a little pesty. That's typically where the eyes go. Right. And then this line down the middle, it's where the nose goes. And you put the eyebrows above there. And then mouth wherever you want, really, depending on your style. And yeah, and then the oval is just a guideline again, like, that's, and you want to build multiple facets of the face, like the chin and the jawline, because faces aren't just ovals, they have the chin, they have the jawline, they have all that, but again, not teaching you anatomy. And this is interchangeable with any style or any angle. So I have eyes, I draw eyes pretty high up in my style. If you want to draw your eyes low, you can guideline it like that. And boom. Now they're low and also equal widths apart. Easy. If you want to draw an angle looking over, you can do that too. And now you have eyes. And you probably want to move the nose. I like to move it to the side, yeah. And they're just really helpful. Basically, every style uses it. Everyone who has a style uses it but if you don't know what it does, don't use them, because it just looks really messy and there's no point for them to be there. When I first started drawing, I just put them there and it looks really weird, as you can see on these sketches. And the eyes would be really high and the nose would be really low or really high. I just wouldn't know where to put them. But at the same time, I'd have the guidelines, which would tell me where to put them, but I just wasn't using them because I didn't know what they meant. And it also made sketches really confusing. It's good to have clean sketches because that's why people do multiple drafts of sketches. So it's really clear where you want your line art to be. Okay, now for my last and final tip. I had lots of more tips, but then I was like, oh, you know what, I'm not doing 10 tips. That is too hard. I might do a part 2. But as I've learned, when I say, I might do a part 2 if this does really well, the video does not do well. So I'm not going to jinx myself. But yeah. So this is an important tip too. And it's something I had to learn over time. And it's about your sketches. See, the tip is don't be afraid to make your sketches look really different. Really, really different. Because, yeah, it's like the sketch isn't the drawing. I usually use a larger pen color. So, like, I do line art with 9 pixels, but I do my sketches with 15 pixels. And then I lower the opacity on my sketch really low. Look how different these are. And that's not a bad thing, because the sketch is just a guideline. Again, you shouldn't... While my drawings take me about half an hour, an hour to do, the sketch is really quick. But the line art takes me a while. So while I'm doing the line art, I look at things and I think, oh, I need to fix that. This, especially, I look at things and I'm like, oh, I need to fix that. So don't be afraid to make it look different from the sketch. That makes it look better. Because the sketch is just a guideline. And I was so scared to colour and line my sketches. But the line art usually looks better if you're not afraid to deviate from the sketch. Yay! Anyway, guys, those were my top 5 tips from an amazing pro artist. I'm just kidding. I need to learn too. A lot. I just thought I'd share my tips because thank you so much for 35 subscribers. Sienna, what are you doing? I'm filming my intro. Go away. Hi. What have you come in here for? Huh? Talk? Speak? It's okay. I've already interrupted my outro with talking to you. What do you want to say? What is it? No, that's my brush. Do you need a hairbrush? I can tell. Your hair looks... Your hair... Yeah, okay, fine, use it. You need it. Use it. You need it. Anyway, thank you for watching, and thank you so much for 35 subscribers. That's amazing. I think we can rival... Yeah, I think we can rival Mr. Beast. I think we have what it takes to take YouTube over with my 35 mega fans. Yeah? Did you subscribe to me, Sienna? Are you one of my 35 fans?
That's really sad if I was subscribed to you.
You're not subscribed?
I am.
You are. I thought so. Good.
You should make heaps of accounts with your million emails and subscribe to yourself.
I should do that. But no, this is hard work and integrity, just like that blister on your finger. It's hard work.
It's gone. There's just a hole in my thumb now.
What? I don't think that's how blisters work.
There's a hole in my thumb.
Okay. Anything you want to say to the viewers?
The gays are coming.
You heard it here, folks. The gays are coming. Anyway, thank you for watching. I feel you, Joanna. I feel you. Do they think that walls can hide you? Even though I'm at your window, I'm in the dark beside you. Buried sweetly in your yellow hair.